points in our lives, storage units are a necessity. Between moves, refurnishes, and storage to help run businesses, storage facilities provide a necessary service of protecting and providing space for our possessions.
I think the biggest thing that we've seen in advancement in the self-storage industry is that we are doing way more research than we've ever had before. We can't just build it anywhere and they come. Now we have to do our research, do our market studies, economic feasibilities to make sure it's going to work, right? A lot of our tenants have changed too over the years. So we've got different tenants. Every market stores differently, generations store differently, cultures store differently. So we do these market research studies when we go in to make sure there is a demand for self-storage first off. And then second off that, okay, what is our unit mix going to be? Because it does change depending on what market you're in or depending on who your tenants are.
The main thing that they're looking for is that they want to be able to have their items feel safe. And that's why when you come into a storage facility, you'll see that we have a lot of screens for the video cameras. We have gated access. We have key locks for doors because they want to feel like when they put their stuff that they've collected or all these years into a place that it's going to be safe there, that it's going to stay dry and not get stolen and things like that.
With the needs of renters growing every year, it's a safe bet that storage facilities will be needed in the future. These properties are great investments and provide a necessary service to the communities they're in.
Several years back, not even 5 years back, self-storage as an industry was pretty far behind, I would say, the rest of the retail world. As far as the advancements that they'd made in technology, self-storage was still like, hey, here's your lock, go put it on there, and that's basically it. And you can't even do online rentals, none of that was really a thing. So self-storage went from, you can't do online rentals, you have to be in person to do everything, to within a year, everything's online, you can do everything online. You can open your door with your phone now. So we have new advancements in our technology on our doors.
A good storage facility can ease the worries of those needing to store their possessions. Storage facilities are wonderful investments, and running them can be prosperous. The Parham Group has been running and building for years, and they know that a good storage facility is a safe investment.
So my husband was the one who started, and he initially started NDS Construction. And he had worked for a major developer here in San Antonio that specialized in self-storage, who had a big portfolio. And he was president of construction for them. And when he decided that it was time to kind of move on and he wanted to start his own company, he started just doing construction. He would do it for some of the big players in the industry like Public Storage, and there was another one called SureGuard. So we built a lot of things for them and for private developers we would build for. And the idea was always to own our own line of self-storage because honestly that's where the money is. It's when you own the real estate. We just worked hard and saved our money and got to where we could make that initial investment into being able to build a self-storage, and where we're sitting right now is called Noah's Ark 1. This is the first facility that we built for ourselves.
So the biggest concern that I've dealt with renters is they want to be able to trust where they're storing. That starts when they walk in the door to ask the question, hey, how much is your 10x10? Or I'm looking to store something, I have no idea how much it's going to be. And you start that conversation early with your managers, and you really start to make an impact with people in a way that they're going to be like, oh, I definitely want to store here because I trust the people who run this. I trust the location to be safe and secure. And on top of that, it's usually very convenient for them. Everything we do, we try to make it as smooth as possible.
The Parham Group has the tools and the knowledge to educate you on how properties should be run, value transparency, and the customer service renters are looking for.
I think we care more about the quality, we care more about your money, we care more about the project as a whole, you as an investor. We want to see successful projects, and we also want it to be this high enough quality that we know that when somebody comes knocking on our door 5 years from now to say, hey, is this facility for sale? We're gonna get the absolute best. We're gonna have the best offers on the table because we made sure that it was the best in that market.
So when you have a big growth in a community or a city, then you'll see more storage facilities coming in. So I think it will always be around because I think the houses that we're building don't necessarily have storage in them because the cost per square foot just to build a house is so expensive. So people are always going to need to be able to put their stuff somewhere temporarily. And we're a very transitional type of business where people who come to us are in some kind of transition in their life.
For more information, visit our website at theparamgroup.com.